We believe that it's not necessary to spend lavishly to get good results. It's instead necessary to spend insightfully. The site is located in very densely populated area of Paladi, Ahmedabad, and the site is very long and narrow, and it has been surrounded by 2 to 4 story buildings in all 3 sides and is open on front side. So the plot dimensions are 45 feet by 90 feet. So the plot area which we are getting is 4,000 square feet, and the proposed carpet area is 5,200 square feet. And this is the north, this is south, and this is our sun path. So after leaving required site margins and setbacks, the floor plate which we are getting is merely 27 feet by 67 feet. So the only frontage which we are getting is 27 feet, which is the main source of light, ventilation as well as visual connection from the main society road, and which was a cause of worry for our client in initial stages. The client had a simple brief of 4-bedroom house along with leisure spaces including a party lawn which could accommodate at least 25 to 30 people at a time. He wanted this space interacting with the nature through air, natural light as well as rainfall. He also wanted an elegant structure which could have its own character in the middle of the building surrounding the site. He wanted his building to be connected not only physically but also visually with the outdoors. Client belongs to a Jain family, so with respect to his religious belief, he don't want any kind of natural planters or lawn in his bungalow, but at the same time he wanted a feel of greenery as much as possible. Basically, we have divided this floor plate into 3 zones. The front zone accommodates public activities, the rear zone accommodates private activities, and the central zone is for the semi-private activities, and it segregates both the front and rear zone. In the front zone, in ground floor, as we enter from the society road, we have provided parking for 2 cars. We have planned veranda and vestibule in such a way that one can feel a volumetric difference while entering from triple height to double height and from double height to single height while entering to the vestibule. This is the living room which is directly connected to the garden space on the main road side. This is the family sitting room. We have provided a glass partition which differentiate both the areas and segregate both the activities as and when required. The front zone activities are directly connected to the main road, and in the rear zone we have placed kitchen and parents' bedroom. Kitchen is directly visually connected with the all common activities, and parents' bedroom is having its own semi-covered leisure space in the rear side. In the central zone, we have provided lift and staircase to minimize the movement between front and rear zone. This zone is having triple height volume along with triple height windows on each side above dining and mandir area. Now if we cut a section from here, this becomes the core of the house, and by keeping triple height windows, this becomes a tremendous source of light from each side. And we have created staggered cantilever passages, so if someone is standing in the ground floor, he can easily communicate with the upper levels. As well, if someone is standing on the upper floors, he can easily communicate with the relevant floors. As we move up through the lift or staircase on the first floor, we arrive on the cantilever passage, which gives a feel of hugeness and vastness of the spaces. And this cantilever passage is connected with the master bedroom on front side and 2 other bedrooms on the rear side. The elevated garden, which is connected to the large size master bedroom, provides the user to get closer to the nature. Now coming to the second floor, this second floor cantilever passage connects to the triple height volume above the dining and mandir area, and this opens up to the front semi-covered huge terrace garden. It's also connect a huge size entertainment room in the rear side. So when we cut a section from here, the house is visually connected with all floor levels in the central zone. Similarly, it has been connected with the outdoors from the elevated terrace gardens. To curtail the cost of elevation, we focus more on developing the front zone and treated the other faces minimal, as the surrounding buildings were blocking the vision beyond the front zone. To get elevated terrace gardens on front zone, we have planned all the activities in such a way that we push the activities in rear side. So as a result, we got front open. So in next stage, we have selected a frame as an elevation element to shade the front veranda and also to get privacy. Now to shade the first floor terrace garden, we stretch this frame vertically as well as horizontally up to the first floor slab level. Now to shade the second floor terrace garden, we have created a triple height open frame to fetch natural light, air as well as rainfall. And to fetch the very good wind from the south side, we have punctured the side walls of this triple height vertical frame. And the best part of the stages of evolution is that we have placed a geometrical pattern of MS trellis on the top level. This MS trellis creates a very beautiful shadow pattern on the brick wall as well as on the floor as per the change in position of the sun. So to get maximum daylight in the house, we have proposed large openings. To reduce the carbon emission, we have proposed solar rooftop and solar water heater. In Ahmedabad, summer goes very high. So to protect harsh light from the south side, we have created interesting frames on south face, which creates large shadows on the south wall, and it helps us to reduce the inside temperature. The metal palette is robust yet modest. We tried to use natural materials to make this project sustainable with the nature. So for the exterior, basically we have used three materials. The first one is a wooden figured modified clay material. The second one is stone-crete white texture, and the third one is red brick cladding. Along with this, we have used this MS trellis at the top of the second floor terrace garden, and to give harmony, we have also used this on the compound wall and main gate also. And this is a artificial lawn which we have used on the elevated terrace gardens to make it maintenance free and insect free. For the interior, we have used mainly three materials in the entire house. A soothing combination of this veneer, which is a cherry polish veneer, and a beige PU polish, and this is 8 feet by 4 feet tile of having a marble print on it. So these three materials has been used in entire house, and this is the volcano stone which we have used in backdrop of the living room with this fabric in sofas. We have used this modified clay material which is a kind of jute finish in the master bedroom backdrop with the inlays of bronze mirror. This was the proposed 3D which we have given to our client in very initial stages, and this is the actual result which we have delivered through our sensible planning, resource management, site management, and a very thoughtful selection of different materials which are quite within the budgetary frame as set by the client. A multitude of massive frames at various levels, spacious semi-covered green terraces at all floor levels, which are getting animated with the play of light, and a unique experience of varying volumes right from the entry. All this is probably how we can sum up very briefly a spatial experience of the shaded house.